Adventures is a very powerful mechanic. The new airbending mechanic, also very powerful. When you combine the two, what do you get? Adventure bending. Welcome to the Attic Manadad here. It's the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena. On Arena today, I saw a tweet. Somebody was like, hey, you know, if you bounce Bramble Familiar with airbending, like with the airbending lesson, then you can cast the 7 mana side for 2 mana. And I thought, that's interesting. So we have a deck built around that combo. I've been experimenting with all different forms of this deck, and this is where I'm at right now. It's less on adventures. I tried a version with 4 Beluna Grandsqualls, but we're really just sort of in on the combo. And let me break it down. First of all, Bramble Familiar. This is our secret best guy here. 7 mana to do fetch quest. You mill 7, then put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among the milled cards onto the battlefield. So of course, we're gonna hope to hit Omniscience, and then just everything is free. So that's what we're gonna hope to hit. Now, how do we get Bramble Familiar, this 2 mana 2/2 mana dork, airbent, so that we can cast the other side for 2 mana? Well, we have 8 different ways between Airbender's Reversal, 4 copies, and Airbending Lesson, 4 copies. This just lets us airbend a creature we control. This will let us airbend any permanent. So our opponent's permanents, we draw a card. Very useful for that. We can also airbend it with Ong. We can also airbend it with Appa. And we can also airbend it with Avatar's Wrath. So lots of ways to airbend it. We don't really have to be too conservative with using up our airbending cards, because we got a lot of those, but we do have to try to find Bramble Familiar. So one way to find it is with Beluna Grandsquall, which has a Seek Thrills, mill 7 cards, and put all cards that have an adventure from among the milled cards into your hand. So we can just dig through our deck with that side. We can also pull off the same trick with this. We can put out the 3 mana 4/4, then eventually at some point airbend it and cast the 5 mana spell for just 2 mana. So that's another option. We also kind of have this Meringue River Regent package. So we can dig through our deck with the Coil and Catch, which is not an adventure. But again, we could use it with that combination if we airbend the Meringue River Regent. Although we probably just want to cast the 6/7 that bounces 2 things most of the time. But if we have to, we draw 3, discard. So we can try to find the Bramble Familiar. We can try to get the Omniscience in the graveyard with the discard. Roiling Dragonstorm, also working with the Meringue River Regent discard package here. So we discard Omniscience, or maybe Roaring Furnace. Talk about that in a second. And then we Una to bring back Omniscience. Is sort of the backup way to get the Omniscience. Once we got Omniscience, hopefully we can just win by slamming Meringue River Regents, bouncing all our stuff for value, replaying it, etc. We do also have, we can kind of use this combo with rooms. So we can play Roaring Furnace for just 2 mana, then we can bounce it back. We can airbend it back, and then we can play Steaming Sauna for 2 mana. So that's another little combo. Here's another adventure, Virtue of Strength. If we do manage to get one of our combo pieces in the graveyard, we can get it back for just 1 green with Garambig Growth. We also have sort of a backup Omniscience. So if we can play this for 7 mana, which is very possible, and I'll show you how in just a second if you haven't figured out. We play this. We do have a number of basic lands, and so we can kind of go crazy on the ramp. We also crazy ramp with Badger Mole Cub, and this is kind of the secret tech. We are the one deck in Standard right now that doesn't care if our Badger Mole Cub stays on the battlefield, which is great because this just absorbs all of opponent's removal. And if it doesn't, it just accelerates us to our combo. We can, as early, I think, as turn 3, but at least turn 4, very easily Bramble Familiar, bounce it, recast the fetch quest side, and go off with the combo. Otherwise, we just go off with the combo and turn 4 or 5. It's very normal. We got some split ups to like hold down the game. Avatar's Wrath is actually great at delaying the game. Just, you know, your opponent makes the huge board with Bramble Cub, then you just airbend everything. They can't replay anything for a turn, so it just buys us a couple more turns to do our combo. That is the deck. The mana base is a piece of work. We do have one of Fun of Edgewall in, because this can also let us get a card with Adventure back from our graveyard. I think you're just going to want to see this deck in action. There's just so many lines of play. I know there's probably ways to make this even better, especially the mana base, so I'm hoping that some of you guys will leave a comment, and we'll talk a bit more probably about that at the end of the video when we go over the win rate of the deck and talk about, you know, what we would change after playing some games. But I've already played a number of games with this deck. I know you can pull off the combo, so I'm really excited to show it to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Doing some adventure bending. Been watching the show. Airbending seems OP. Alright. I think I'll go get blue source. We have the Roiling Dragonstorm option. Halia. I don't even know if it's worth doing the Bramble Cub. It is going to get us to Avatar's Wrath a bit sooner. Next turn they play this. I think we want them to dump their hand first. They're flyers. Yeah, let's just go Roiling Dragonstorm. Lose that. Next turn, Bramble Cub, we can hold up the Airbender's reversal. Eventually dig a little deeper in our deck. Try to find our combo. Oh, they got Halia number 2. We don't have any payoffs for the life gain, thankfully. They could pop a ley line here. Make all their stuff very big. Let's hard cast Halia. And another Healer's Hawk. Okay, we got a hat trick of Hawks. A Hawk trick. Let's take out one of you guys. They were their drawn cards. And do we wait one more turn? Might actually be able to wait one more turn. We got this, we got that. Yeah, let's pass. Only at 15. There's the Pride Mate. Oh, they are attacking with everything. Just bounce Halia. Draw another card. Maybe I was supposed to remove it. So just drawing so many cards off of it. I don't know. If I do... Let's tap... all mana. Avatar's Wrath. Save the land. And then cast the cub. We ramping. They life gain and we ramping. Hinterland Sanctifier. Do they have another 1-drop? Or they can cast Helia. This Helia, right? Or is the how does this work? Can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Ha! Yep, your warp card is stuck. We have 2 blues, so we can cast the Meringue. Bounce both of these guys. And yeah, we'll just do a surveil. Omniscience into the graveyard. Thank you very much. Not getting our combo, but we've slowed opponent way down. Now they can unload their hand, though. It'll be very easy for them to draw a bunch of cards. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. Kind of one you don't want to put under Sheltered by Ghosts. Let's do Roiling Dragonstorm first, see what we get. Ooh, we got the Beluna. Discard. What do we not need? Another Plains? So 4, 5, 6. Ah, we can't quite pay the ward, can we? We could set up for combo. Did not hit. Weird. 32 cards left in the deck and still can't hit it. Okay. We have a big old Pride Mate coming at us. I think we'll just chump block with the 1/1. Sure if opponent has gained enough life yet. Healer's up. Okay. Triggers. You can stop now. Oh, wow. So they're actually attacking with both. I mean, if they have a 1-mana protection spell, they're going to win, but... not. And what do we want to bounce? Actually, do these two guys. We can't get back Avatar's Wrath. We can get back some other permanent with Virtue of Strength. Creature or land. Any good creatures or lands. Edgewell Inn could help us get back nothing. We're really missing our adventures here. I guess we'll just go Dragonstorm into Meringue again. Hey, it's split up. Okay. We can discard Hedge Maze. Fabled Passage. Go find whatever. Guess it has to be blue. We don't have blue. Checks. Okay. Take it. Tap you for mana. Then we'll do destroy all untapped creatures. And then cast Beluna. Beluna, Beluna. 41 cards, we're at 38. Let's say maybe we draw them out of cards. Shelter by Ghosts takes out Beluna. Okay. Well, this time I'm going to be able to Meringue bounce that. Right? Oh, or we got Yuna. We've got Omniscience in the graveyard. Oh man, is it tempting. Bounce you. Bounce you. Pay the ward. For 7. Aliyah. Hinterland Sanctifier. We've gotten to the point where we've got them. Are there any good creatures? We've got Badger Mole. It's the only real good creature in there, so. Scout for survivors. Holy camoly. Up to 3 target creature cards until now. Okay. This is an epic battle. Okay, we got the Airbender's Revenge. So let's do the Royal Dragonstorm thing. Ah, we finally get Bramble Familiar. Gee. Gee, money. I'll send in one of these guys. And on the end step, get back an Omniscience. And now everything is peachy. They're drawing their deck with all these Halias. They're totally set up for board wipe to take them out, though. What do we got? We got 23 left in the deck. Let's see what I can do with Bramble Familiar. Get another Airbender's reversal. Okay. Spin it to win it. We can get this Bramble Familiar, which can go back to our hand. Just get a Badger Mole. Airbend. Whatever. Try a creature or land card. Kind of need to get one of these river regents in the graveyard. Maybe we just chump block a Pride Mate for a turn. How about another Omniscience? Because why not? There's also the possibility if we blow up their Pride Mate that they just decide it's game over. Possibly not. They have so much life and we have so few cards in library. If they attack with the Pride Mate. Can block with a bunch of stuff. Here they come. So, let's see. 1, 14, or that's 12. So let's put another. Should we just do the Badger Mole Cub? We'll just give them dealer's choice. What do they want to remove? Two River Regents or River Regent and the Grandsquall. Then we can get one back. Kind of feels bad. Use this. A free Omniscience. So let's get the Meringue River Regent back. And then I think we're just going to draw to try and hit more action here. We get the Appa. How many we got? 12 cards, of which how many are... We have at least 2 Meringue River Regents in there. We're at 17% to draw a Meringue River Regent. Let's play that tapped. Just play this now. Could send the Bramble Familiar back. We could, 12, we could mill. I don't want to run out of cards, though. think maybe we just pass. Land drops, that's good. Sheltered by ghosts, okay. What are they going to try to take out? Take out Yuna? That's fine. I mean, we could save her with Appa. On the other hand, we could just next turn Appa make a bajillion allies. Come in with the flyers. Let's Appa. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do this one. 5. Those will go away, I guess, because they're finality counters. Well, let's see. We'll do one. Just one. No, it doesn't go away. Nice. That's an instant speed. Block the bat. Take 2. Lish Protocol. Yeah, we have a meringue in the graveyard, so let's return that. Make an ally. Cast the meringue. Bounce Halia. And bounce Bunny. Big Badger Mole Cub, that'll give us some more mana. Omniscience. Bramble Familiar. Beluna. And attack you for 3. We're going to be able to get up to 60 damage. It's going to be hard. I don't think, whatever this is, I don't think we mill it. Yeah, let's just get as many creatures down as we can at this point. Somewhere in there, there's another Meringue River Regent. Oh, Exemplar of Light, eh? We might get them to draw their whole deck. Doesn't seem likely. Banishing Light they have, okay. Let's save that then. You can fly us for 2. But we will be bouncing all your stuff. Another Badgermole. How much do I go? Because I definitely have another Meringue in the deck. guess we'll go find it in a bit. So let's bounce you and bounce you. And then all attack. I'm down to 39. Ooh, and we got Roaring Furnace and we got Ang. We have to discard one of them? I like transforming Ang. Roaring Furnace would remove one of these guys. Actually, Roaring Furnace won't remove any of these guys. It'll just remove like a 1/1. So into the graveyard you go. There's Aaliyah. Not even doing the right order? Or just doing that version? Can't bounce that yet because I got 4. So wait till their end step. Out for survivors. They found another one. Yeah, now we can bounce that. I don't have mana to transform this. Man, this game has been going on for 30 minutes. This is crazy. Two decks that can't close it out. Can I airbend? Is it enough? Oh yeah. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each tapped creature you control. I have to leave enough blockers back. Chump most of their stuff. Attack, attack. They block that. I guess we'll do Beluna. They gotta block something. Seven cards. got Roaring Furnace, which is not a good hit. Bramble Familiar, not a good hit. I guess at a certain point I just bounce a Bramble Familiar and I cast, and we get the Meringue River Regent and we hope to win. Oh, they're gonna kill Ang. They go to 7. I guess I'll unlock this. Gonna win soon. Maybe we should have played that too. Vanishing Light, hitting the Meringue River Regent. Okay. Could be good for me. I have a way to deal with that, which I don't know if I do actually. Guess I can bounce it with my Meringue. And I'll get 4 bounces, which might be enough to win. Let's see if they attack me. They're up to 12. Oh, okay. They are flying in. They're going to gain another 4. We go to 11, they go to 16. They're leaving up as much defense as possible. Whew, okay. So... we draw 3... What else we get? We just get another Una. We don't win that way, so let's Meringue. You can lose your Exemplar of Light and this Banishing Light. And then you can lose, I guess, your big blockers. And they're GGing. We can take out that guy. And then is that enough to deal 16? I guess math is for blockers. Got 6 2/2s. Can't block the flyer. Give him a good game. Una actually has Trample. Beluna has Trample. And I think that's the ball game.
That was remarkable. I'm still just running that sequence through my mind. It happened really quickly. Nothing matches that. I can hardly believe it.
And you better believe we're voting yes. That was it was crazy, but it was fun. Playing some adventure bending. We got one part of the combo. And you may enter tapped. I guess we can discard the Omniscience. It's also sort of a part of a combo. And They're red-blue. We'll play the decoy. We don't have any way to airbend this yet. That got exiled, so we can't even return that to our hand. I guess we'll just attack you for one. Looks like the lesson deck. I got a budget version of this deck you can check out. This looks like fairly budget. Temple of Epiphany. You do want Spire Bluff Canal if you got them. And River Pirate Verge if you got them. Okay, well. Got white. Got blue. I guess we'll get red. And they are tapped out. They do run Quench. So let's just fire this off now. Wow. Okay. Hitting all the lands. Guess next turn we'll surveil. At some point we play the Bramble Familiar. There's a good chance they have removal in this big ol' hand. I'd rather play the Bramble Familiar with instant speed, ability to save it. On the other hand, we could just play Yuna. In the deck. This will probably just eat a counterspell. Does not? Okay, so they didn't have It'll Quench ya. And I guess we get an Omniscience? They might have a way to just bounce the Omniscience. Firebending lesson. Okay. Yeah, Omniscience is here. What you gonna do, opponent? Attacks for 2. And Boomerang Basics. Now they should have bounced our Omniscience. See what we got. Yeah, Airbender's reversal. Nice. Okay, well, we'll just airbend when they cast something. Oh yeah, it gets the discount anyway. Oops, I guess I was supposed to save my own thing. I mean, I could bring her back. Or we could just, let's just see. don't have anything for her to revive, but I guess we'll just bring her back because why not? Nice big board here. Need some card draw. Guess we can bounce the Bramble Familiar back to our hand. It's kind of our card draw. Huh. They're attacking. Take your pick. You can have one of these guys. You know, they might have instant speed removal that removes Ang. Yeah, they do. Okay. So I thought about it for more than a second, but I didn't. Dragonfly Swarm. Okay, well, got a card draw. Wow, hit nothing? Let's bounce back to hand. See if we can whiff again. There's a Meringue River Region. Okay. Meringue. Boom, Meringue. That's Ward 1. We can definitely pay that. Yes. Play that. And hit your break. See if opponent has figured out that we're just going to keep looping the Bramble Familiar or not. They're going to keep looping their thing. Weirdly. Okay. Well. Also, airbending lesson. And we get another Bramble Familiar. Let's do the 0 cost one. Yeah, Meringue. Bounce you. Bounce the other Meringue, or just bounce Badger Mole? Maybe we'll just bounce the one. And they scoop it up. That's how it's done. Playing some adventure bending. We'll just do Quatico. Avatar's Wrath is usually good to have, so we'll keep that. Don't know what we're up against here. Clay-fired bricks, okay. Artifact deck. Guess we'll do the Fabled Passage. Pass the turn. Probably want to go get blue with it. Got red, we got green, we got white. We'll need double white, maybe. Opponent's not off to a very fast start, though, so I guess we'll go with blue. And the Badger Mole Cub. Is there any reason? No good reason to. Could have left up Airbender's Reversal to save it, I guess, if they got removal. Authority of the Consoles is very annoying. I don't like that one. Alright, land. No land. We do have 4 mana, so let's see if we can find a land. Okay. Lose an Omniscience. And play a forest. Yeah, hit you too. 20 to 20 again. United Battlefront. Okay. They're making their big move. They hit bricks. They can do some repurposing. Split up will be useful eventually. Let's go find the planes. We're in the clear for Yuna, which is nice. Omniscience. Omniscience. And I can save anything with Airbending lesson. Or creature with Airbender's reversal. Yep, that's right. We've got an Omniscience. What you gonna do, opponent? Spring-loaded saw blades trying to hit Yuna. No, I like Yuna. I'll keep her. They sacrifice to go get Perilous Snare to snare Omniscience. No, I like Omniscience. I'll keep it. Yeah, let's play Omniscience. Play another Omniscience. Play Yuna. This will surveil. Blood Farm Verge, we don't need that. Draw some extra cards each turn. And hit you for 3. We're in the lead. Alright, they know we got an instant. They can remove Yuna if they so choose. They're going to remove Omniscience. I guess we'll let them remove that one. So that they hopefully Perilous Snare to try to remove the other one. They're fighting. Fighting for it. Well, let's cast Omniscience, cast Badgermolka. Make another cool land. And I guess, yeah, just all attack. We'll thin the deck some more. Ooh, we'll get another Omniscience, but if they remove this Omniscience, which they probably can, because they probably have 4 Perilous Snares. And spring-load saw blades to get rid of Yuna. Okay. They are full control. They're not trying to win the game. Enigma Jewel, sure. It is an Enigma jewel. Play this and pitch it for a bunch and draw extra cards. Getting very close to hard casting Omniscience. One more blue source. And now they get the synthesize, huh? And they're gonna repurpose the saw blades to go get another one. Make a couple dorks. No, to get the Pinnacle Star Cage. Badger Mole Cub, I don't want you. I want like a Meringue River Regent. Get my stuff back. Another Omniscience. Frustrating. How big is this? This could hit us for like 10 next turn. We'll pass the turn. So no value saw blades. Airbender's reversal, where were you before? Battlefront. Popping off. And his for 15. Can they get up to 23? I don't think so. Hopefully not. Just Avatar's Wrath, these suckers. Oh, let's do one more. Okay. Oh, they gave him. They gave him Heist. Got us. Doing some adventurous airbending. Up against Cat Spongy. Oof, Omniscience. I think this is an actual mulligan here. And we do have split up. Which can be pretty good. Depending on what our opponent's up to. Take the mulligan. Keep 6. Land. Don't need one of these, or don't need one of those. We'll save Appa for later. Opposition. Needed another land. Maybe I should have kept that opening hand. Opponent is in black and blue. Could be Dimir. Looks like control because they're off 2 tap lands. 2 lands entering tapped anyway. Hey, you know what? I'll take back the Fabled Passage. Got to do that little combo. Stock up. Very control-y. So, if they're a control deck, how much removal do they have? I think we just want to wait it out. Maybe I was supposed to, if they have Tidebinder, they could Tidebind the Fabled Passage. Darkness Crystal. Black spells cost less and you get to put creature cards. Okay, so that could be a problem if we actually pull off our combo. Man. Not getting lands is gonna hurt. Let's just bounce that. See if we can get a land drop. Oh, we got it. Okay. Opponent actually played to the board. And the Darkness Crystal is back for only 2 mana this time. The discount. We could have Counterspell here. This resolves, though. We're in good shape. I guess we wait for their removal. Yaha! How many stabs do they have, though? They might have another one. Oh, okay. If they're a non-counterspell deck, they're trying to put creatures in the graveyard. I hope they demo field me, honestly. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's pass the turn. Install the star charts. We'll draw more cards. Discarding Avatar's Wrath doesn't seem that great against them. Maybe if they're reanimating stuff. Whale of the Forgotten. Their hand has got to be stacked, man. They duress us. I'm gonna put Beluna in the graveyard. Airbending less in the graveyard. They really don't want us to bounce that Darkness Crystal. Well, I think we're just going to go for it. Our hand is stacked. Get the meringue. Bounce a La Crystal. And shoot the sheriff. We'll save the meringue. We'll do draw 3, discard. They can't bring back Omniscience. Well, this doesn't exile unless our creature actually dies. We just have to be careful about what we play. Discard. Lush Portico. They come to try to revert or stab it again. What is opponent's big way to win? They could just be attacking us with that Sunken Reef, but I don't even think they think about that. We're just running them out of cards. They're at 36. They put what in the graveyard? Omniscience. That's helping us out, brother. Get the Badger Mole. And just do Meringue. We do unit and it survives. We got Omniscience. Get the trigger. Like we get the trigger, maybe? The Flood Maw. Well, I mean, bouncing it's fine, really. Could replay it. Definitely get the Omniscience. Now we got free Appa. It goes stocking up. No, I should put in the thing that mills equal to the number of cards you have in the graveyard. Could be my alternate win con. So we put a lot of cards in the graveyard with this deck. Okay, destroy all creatures. Any number of target players each mill half their library rounded down. I mean, it's a mill deck. Huh. Is there any way for me to win? They've definitely got more of the copies of that in their hand. Guess we just have to play as if they don't. All right. Do you have another Singularity Rupture? Is my question. Okay. GG's. How do we do? Well, 2-6, but as I said in the intro, wasn't really about winning. It was just about showing off the combo, which I think we did. I wanted to get one more win in here, but got to go pick up the kids from school as usual. So, yeah, I think Mana Base could use some work. A couple times we were stuck without being able to play. We are on the ladder, people just playing meta decks that do pretty well. Maybe need something other than Split Up, or what else do I have that really deals with opponents? I don't really have a lot. Maybe Roaring Furnace. Maybe there's some better stuff for that slot to just have a little interaction to deal with opponents. I think the combo stuff is working pretty well. And you can definitely take people to the limit. It might be an argument to be made for taking out one Omniscience and putting in like a Crater Hoof or something, so that just those games where we stall out, as you may have seen, go to the end. So anyways, if you've watched this far, leave a hashtag adventure bending in the comments. I've been Manadad, reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.